thoughts on this very tragic moment. But as you said, Lata Mangeshkar's voice will remain with us. And she's not just a Bharat Ratna, as you put it, but a Ratna for the entire world, because the enduring quality of her music is what sets her apart. Someone who started her singing career at the age of just 13 years, someone who delivered her first hit in the year 1945, and to stay at the top of the game, to stay relevant, and to be among the best and way above the best for so many decades, to lend her voice to actresses from so many generations, to captivate audiences across generations, because it's hard to imagine that people used to be exhilarated listening to Lata Mangeshkar's voice back in the late 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s and even in the early 2000s. That's how long her career has lasted. This is a voice that no one would forget. This is a moment, it's a sad moment. Lata Mangeshkar, who is 92 years old, passed away early this morning, but her music, of course, will live on with us. And tributes have been pouring in ever since this morning. She passed away at about 8:12 earlier today. The Prime Minister has tweeted his heartfelt condolences for Lata Mangeshkar. He has said that this is a voice that will forever remain immortal and will never be forgotten. The Prime Minister also said that he's anguished beyond words. The kind and caring Lata Didi, as he said, has now left us. She brought out a variety of emotions. She closely witnessed the nation as it evolved over the course of the decades. This is the voice of, in many ways, the voice that independent India heard as it grew up. Lata Mangeshkar used to sing even before we got our independence. She started her music career way back in the early 1940s, and from there on, she has been with the people of India, singing and in many ways articulating the emotions which people felt through the different challenges, through the different circumstances that they had to face. And tributes have been coming in from other dignitaries as well. This, for instance, is the tweet that has been put out by the President of India, Ram Nath Kovind, where he has said, "Lataji's demise is heartbreaking for me, as it is for millions the world over. In a vast range of songs rendering the essence and beauty of India, generations found expression of their innermost emotions. A Bharat Ratna, Lataji's accomplishments will remain incomparable." This is what many people have been tweeting, and in many ways, one of the enduring qualities of Lata Mangeshkar is the manner in which she has stayed not just relevant, but indeed at the top of her game. This is the tweet that's been put out by the Vice President of India, where he said, "Extremely saddened by the demise of Lata Mangeshkar ji, the nightingale of Indian cinema and the legendary singer. India has lost its voice in the death of Lataji, who's enthralled music lovers in India and across the globe with her mellifluous and sublime voice for many, many decades." Anyone who likes listening to music would have heard the songs of Lata Mangeshkar. And this is the tweet put out by Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition, where he said, "Receive the sad news of Lata Mangeshkar ji's demise. She remains the most beloved voice of India for many decades. Her golden voice is immortal and will continue to echo in the hearts of her fans. My condolences to her family, friends and fans." And also A.R. Rahman, another legendary music composer, this is the tweet that he has put out, where he said, "Love, respect and prayers." And also Akshay Kumar has put out this tweet where he said, "Meri awaaz hi pehchan hai, gar yaad rahe." And how can one forget such a voice? Deeply saddened by the passing away of Lata Mangeshkar. My sincere condolences and prayers. Om Shanti. So these are some of the tributes that have been pouring in since early this morning. Ajay Devgan has also put out this tweet. "An icon forever, I will always savor the legacy of her songs. How fortunate were we to have grown up listening to Lataji's songs. Om Shanti, my deepest condolences to the Mangeshkar family." And tributes have been coming in from across the border in Pakistan, because remember, Lata Mangeshkar was not someone who was just limited to India. She had audiences far across the world and even across the border in Pakistan. This is the Union Minister there, Chaudhry Fawad Hussain, who's put out this tweet where he said, "A legend is no more. Lata Mangeshkar was a melodious queen who ruled the world of music for decades. She was an uncrowned queen of music. Her voice shall keep ruling the hearts of people for all time to come. Rip Lata Mangeshkar. This is the tribute given by Chaudhry Fawad Hussain, a union minister in Pakistan. And also the former Indian captain Virat Kohli, and arguably one of the greatest players of all time. He's also paid some very rich tribute to the Indian songstress, where he said, "Deeply saddened to hear about the demise of Lataji. Her melodious songs touch millions of people around the world. Thank you for all the music and the memories. My deepest condolences to the family and to the loved ones." And Virender Sehwag has also put out this tweet where he has said, "The Nightingale of India, a voice which has resonated with, brought joy and happiness to millions around the world, leaves. Heartfelt condolences to her family and fans. Om Shanti." So this is the latest that is coming in on this very sad and a tragic moment for the Indian nation. The legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar passed away early this morning at 8:12 a.m. She was admitted at the Breach Candy Hospital for the last 28-29 days. She had been admitted to the hospital after having reported pneumonia. She had tested positive for COVID-19, but she had, according to the doctors, she had recovered from COVID, and then she later had developed post-COVID complications and then succumbed due to multiple organ failure. This is of course a handout given by the Ministry of Home Affairs, where they've said that the government of India has decided that as a mark of respect to the departed dignitary, 2 days of state mourning will be observed from the 6th, that is from today, till the 7th, that is till tomorrow. And during the state mourning, the national flag will be flown at half-mast throughout India, and there will be no official entertainment. It has also been decided that the state funeral will be accorded to the departed soul. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.